Hey, here we are. It's 6:30 in the UK and it's Sunday evening and we're back with a live show. Huge apologies first of all that I wasn't here with you last week. I was having a bit of a difficult time of it, to be perfectly honest, and I just didn't want to come across as disingenuous and try and be all fun and games when I really wasn't. But I'm feeling a lot better this week. Very positive, very, very positive. And thank you to everybody that's been so kind and sent me lovely, lovely messages. So we have got quite the show coming up tonight. I'm really excited. I have fixed, I promise, I have fixed BAM Mozzie's guitar collection and I've watched it all the way through, so we won't have a repeat of what happened before. And we've got a very, very interesting unboxing coming up. But before we do that, let's nip over and have a quick a big thank you to my buddy Dave Lewis, who's very kindly, very kindly popped onto the chat and said how much you missed me last week. That's so sweet of you, real sweet. Thank you so much. It's always great to see your lovely comments and lovely support. Bless you folks, you rock. No, you rock. Okay, let's have a quick look and see who we've got in. Well, of course, we've got Adam D. We've got the BAM Mozzi, which is great. We've got BC Rich 581. Ben Coombs, how you doing, bro? We've got the Budget Guitar Show. Hey, Johnny. We've got CGS, that very strange fella. We've got the Big G. Gary, good to see you, man. Grumpy Mike, great to see you too. Jake Lee Guitar, it is absolutely great to see you. Let me just see who else. We got Geronimo Martinez Fabregas. We got Jose Benito Martinez Jr. Wow. We've got Mark Dalton. We've got Peter Grant. We've got Q. Hey Q, cheers man, it is just water tonight, yep. We have got Rhodey's Jam Cave. We've got Sandra, hey Sandra, great to see you sweetie. Lovely to have you in. Tall Thing Kev as well. Trevor Locke, great to see you man. William De Silva and Yetimatsi Nightcat, great to see you guys as well. Real good to see you guys. So let's have a little look at what people have been saying. Did I see that there's a Henning in the house? Somebody said that there's a Henning in the house. I can't see any comment. Oh, I can. There he is. Hey brother, great to see you in, mate. This is a first. Well, mate, cheers. Thanks so much for dropping by. So I don't think I've ever seen Henning on one of my live streams, and it is lovely to have you, bro. Really, it really is. A real pick me up. Cheers, guys. So what is going on with you lot? Loads and loads of comments over here, and just gonna stick a few of the, if you want to chat to me, make sure you put an @CGS and then I will see your chats. I'm just going back to look at the previous ones. There's Sandra saying hello Nigel, and kisses and hugs. That is beautiful. Thanks very much Sandra, super to see you. So yeah, please put the @CGS in and I'll know that you are talking to me. Yeah, it is great to see Henning. Henning, I really wish that we had a way to hook up on this type of live thing, because I'd love to have you on. In fact, come on as a guest for me sometime soon, because that would be absolutely awesome. Quentin says Henning is following me to try to figure out how to get 100,000 views in 1 week. Oh, that's great. Love it. Good morning, Fret Hustler in Alberta. Alberta, Canada, I believe. Great to see you in, my friend. Absolutely super. BAM Mozzi. It says, CGS, more interested in what's going on with you. Hope you've had a good and positive week, my friend. I have. I'm in a lot better headspace at the moment, guys. As many of you know, I've had a few blood tests recently, and I've also been referred to a neurologist due to the slurring of this, although it has been getting very much better. I had my first neurologist appointment a week ago on Monday, and I've been sent for an EMG test, which is where they put electrodes on you and check out your muscles and make sure you haven't got anything sinister going on. And I've got that test coming up this Friday, and I'm going to be absolutely straight with you guys, because I cannot lie to you guys. The reason I didn't come on last week was I was having all sorts of symptoms that literally scared the living daylights out of me because of what it could have been. Some of those symptoms have subsided, which is great news, but I'll be much happier once I've been out there and had this EMG test, and then I'll know exactly what is wrong, what's causing the slurred speech, what's causing the increase in creatine kinase levels, and also what's causing some of the muscle cramps that I've been having, which have been a real worry. So I really seeing loads and loads of lovely comments on the message last week when I didn't do a stream. So yeah, that's what the reason was that I didn't come on last week, and purely because we've got such a great relationship that I could not be disingenuous, and I really didn't want to come on and do a live show and try to pretend to be absolutely fine when I really wasn't. So that was absolutely the whole reason why I wasn't on last week. But I am feeling much more positive this week. I'm really pumped to be back and seeing you all, and it is absolutely lovely to see you guys. And I see so many comments here. I'm going to go back over to comment cam. I think I saw Penning say he'd love to come on, which was lovely, just out the corner of my eye. So yes, that would be absolutely marvellous. Let's make that happen, Henny. He says, anytime you want. There we go. Awesome. We'll do that, brother. We will do that. William De Silva said, got his first USA PRS a few days ago. This guitar is so nice. Oh, mate, I tell you what. You cannot beat a PRS collection, which you are going to see tonight. You're going to see a great collection. Thank you, Dennis. That's really sweet of you. Great to have you back. It's great to be back, brother. Thank you so much. Let's have a look. Adam D saying, hope it turns out well, brother. Thank you so much. I really am hoping that it will be all okay as well, my friend. Graham Campbell says, thanks for keeping us updated. Wish you all the best for Friday, and I'll be saying a few prayers for a clean bill of health. Bless you, my friend, and thank you for that. Really appreciate that. CGS, that kind of test, nothing to worry about at all. You can either shave your head or lose a little hair. yeah. Not quite, but there we go. But thank you. Thanks, Trevor. Well, you guys mean an awful lot to me, so I'm never going to lie to you. I'm only going to tell you the straight truth. So yeah, absolutely honest all the way. Best policy, man. Let's have a look. Budget Guitar Show is sending me punk vibes. That is awesome, guys. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Right. What do we want to do first, guys? I need to work out what we... Oh, hello. I've got a bit of light coming in through the window. The sunlight. You see that? There we go. How about that? I'll have to get some blinds sorted out for that window now that we're getting into the summer and the light's coming in. So You guys can tell me, what do you want to see first? Do you want to see, I so want to see BAM Mozzie's collection of guitars. Can we do that first? Let me, thanks Grandpa Joe, really appreciate that. That's very kind of you, brother. Thank you, really very kind. I'm going to have a quick look, see how many they're in, see how many likes we've got. And we have currently got 52 of you watching, and we've only got 15 likes. Really? Only 15? Right, okay. I'll tell you what, guys, when that gets up to 20 likes, we'll check out BAM Mozzie's guitar collection, and boy, oh boy, are you going to enjoy that collection. So there I can see 16 and 18. You can do it. There's the 20 right away there. So let's pop over and let's have a look at BAM Mozzie's guitar collection. Whoa, here we go. Okay, this is the biggie. This is BAM Mozzie, and he says, as promised, I'm sending you some pics and information about my PRS electric guitar collection. I've supplied 4 picks for each guitar, at least 2 of the front, and in the case of the 2 hollow bodies, a pic of the back, as these have highly figured maple back. I've also added at least 1 pic as well of the iconic birds, as that also shows the fretboard. As you know, PRS have gradings for their woods, and all mine are regular core grade tops, not 10 tops, artist tops or private tops. All my guitars are standard spec for the year 2. No wood library, so unless otherwise stated, I have a 1-piece mahogany neck, Indian rosewood fretboard and headstock veneer. Mahogany body with flamed maple top, and for the hollow bodies, back too. The birds are generally J-birds with abalone fills, although both the 594s come with old school birds. You can see the difference. The old school birds are a single piece, whereas the J-birds are multi-pieces. So first up we have 2016 PRS McCarty 594 in fire red burst. The 594 is a vintage Les Paul alternative, and also so called because of its 24.594 scale length. This guitar has the 5815 LT low turn pickups, which are relatively low output humbuckers to give you that vintage vibe, but without the drawbacks and costs of owning a genuine vintage instrument. It also has the PRS 3-phase locking tuners, phase 3 locking tuners, and each humbucker can be split individually via the push-pull tone pots. These come with the old school birds. I love the TOM style bridge too, and it's so easy to change strings without risk of scratching the top. Also on the 594 HBII or HB2. Second up is the 2017 PRS 509 in fire red burst. This guitar is called the 509 because of the 5 single cores arranged in such a way to give 9 different pickup selection choices from a 5-way blade. With the mini toggles, you can set this guitar up as humbucker single humbucker, humbucker single single, single single single, or single single humbucker, and just use the 5-way if that suits the song. The 5-way is wide like a Strat too, and to me this is my super Strat guitar. It's also unusual in that it has a 25.25 inch scale. The guitar is very versatile, a bit of a jack of all trades. Number 3 is a 2018 PRS Custom 24 in fire red burst. I think we're seeing a bit of a theme here. Bam, you do like your red guitars. So do I. The iconic guitar that PRS launched with in 1985. My one though has 8515 pickups, so called as Paul says he wished he created this pickup to launch the Custom 24 with back in 1985. The 15 refers to the years the pickups launched. This is the guitar that I think defined PRS and has the 25-inch scale length most associated with PRS2. The 24th fret models are also the only guitars with an owl on the fretboard. Wow, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Okay, next up is the 2018 PRS Hollow Body 2 in Fire Red Burst. Fire Red Burst again! The 2 in the name does not mean second version, but instead refers to the 2 tops, one on the back, that are used in making these guitars. When PRS make a hollow body, they also take consecutive tops so the back matches the front. As you can see from my pics, PRS hollow bodies are made from solid wood. They cut out the inside of a mahogany slab to create the sides and carve both the top and underside of the maple top stroke back with just mahogany block left under the bridge to mount into. The 335s are made from 3-ply laminates steamed and pressed to give the sides, back and top their shape. A very different type of build. Mine has a one-piece maple top back and comes with PRS LR bags piezo in the adjustable stoptail bridge too. It also has 5815 LT pickups, but these cannot be split as standard. This has 2 output jacks as well, so you can split the piezo off to go direct or to a PA or acoustic amp and send the magnetics on a different signal path to a standard guitar amp, or even blend the 2 through a single cable. This comes with 11s as standard and a wound third too. This is my most expensive instrument, but then understanding how it's made and the materials, the 2 tops and the thick chunk of mahogany, could almost make 2 solid body guitars from the body woods, as well as the LR Bags adjustable stoptail bridge, built-in piezo preamp. They all add up. So next up we've got a 2019 PRS Special Semi-Hollow Limited Edition in Charcoal Cherry Burst. Still red though, isn't it, mate? This guitar was originally made for the 2018 PRS experience, but this year was added to the core lineup with slightly different pickups. Mine has the 5708 narrow field in the middle and 5815 MTs, which stands for multi-tap, in the neck and bridge. The 5815 MTs are hotter than the LTs and give more of a classic than a vintage vibe. While it seems similar to 509, the big difference is that the middle position you get 2 humbuckers instead of the middle on its own. It's not wired like a Strat. However, with the way it is wired and the mini toggle splitting, you get 12 different pickup selection choices, so it's incredibly versatile. While it looks a bit like a humbucker single humbucker setup, you can't actually play the middle on its own. The NF is only used with the neck or bridge. It's similar to the PRS Super Eagle that Paul created for John Mayer for his Dead and Company stint, without some of the features and functions that had. So there we go. And the next guitar is a 2019 594 Hollow Body 2 in Fire Red Burst. You guessed it. Man, you do like your reds. This is made in the same way to the Hollow Body 2, i.e. from solid woods. However, it does differ in scale length, 24 594 versus 25. Individual tone volume versus master tone volume, individual coil splits versus piezo, and the neck carve is different as well. For 2020, PRS switched over to their Nitro CAB finish and adopted the TCI process across all core models. And as my guitar was built very late 2019, it has these two, which makes it different to both my 594 and HB2. It fortunately came with Phase 3 locking tuners too before PRS switched to vintage tuners, which have been standard since 2020. And then finally, all these PRS guitars, what a lucky guy you are, BAM Mozzi. This is a 2019 PRS Custom 24 Floyd in, you guessed it, Fire Red Burst. This isn't just a custom 24 with a Floyd Rose bridge instead of the excellent Gen 3 tremolo bridge found on the custom 24, as well as other models like my 509 Special, etc. The custom 24 Floyd has a maple neck instead of mahogany, ebony fretboard and headstock veneer instead of rosewood. Very metal pickups instead of the 8015s. The M pickups are superb, and I think the naming really pigeonholes these and limits their appeal, but they are much more versatile than the name suggests. That does make a difference. in an instrument, even if it looks and feels extremely familiar. Despite having a locking nut, it also comes with phase 3 locking tuners, a small bonus for changing strings on a Floyd. LOL. Well, BAM, I have to say this has probably been the longest viewers guitars, and also one of the most exquisite and beautiful collections. I am so jealous as a huge PRS fan, seeing all these PRSs together and knowing that you have the absolute honour and joy of playing them really gave me a good smile. Thank you so much for sharing, and also a big thank you for all you do in moderating all of my live streams. You really are a gentleman, and you most certainly deserve these beautiful guitars. Thanks, brother. So there we go. I've got that light spot on my nose again. BAM Mozzi Guitars. We finally got them all done. And again, thanks so much, BAM Mozzi, for sending those in. And as I said at the end of the video, you rock, brother. And thanks for always being around to moderate the show. And we're going to dive in and see what people thought of your guitars in just a moment. But I saw an absolutely beautiful comment while that was going on, and I'd like to share it with you. It's from Dave, our buddy Dave Lewis. He says, I don't cry, but I haven't stopped for 2 hours after my daughter turned up for a visit earlier after not seeing her for 2 years because of COVID. Mate, I am so happy for you, brother. That is absolutely awesome. Great to see your daughter. I'm really glad that you had that beautiful experience. How wonderful. I also want to go over and say a huge thank you to my number one supporter, Grumpy Mike. And he says, for the tone jar, and why not? Prayers and positive vibes, just saturate yourself with positivity and light. The mind has the power to heal. Brother, you are absolutely right. And that's what I've been trying to do. I've been on a really crash kind of diet, trying to avoid sugars and cutting right down on carbs. I'm feeling a lot more energetic, and I'm just pushing the positivity out there, not allowing anything else in, just love and positivity. So thanks so much for that, Grumpy Mike. Let me give you one of those. Bless you, my friend. Thank you. And a very good health to you as well, brother. And little sip of water there. Okay, right, let's see what everybody thinks about BAM's guitars. There we go. Beautiful guitars, Fret Hustler says. Cheers, BAM Mozzi. Show me more. I've heard all about them, they're good. Thank you, Fret Hustler. Gorgeous guitars, they just don't look much played. Ben Coombs, the Ben Coombs says, some nice gear, BAM Mozzi, some nice gear. I think I'm going to give you the understatement of the stream, Ben. They're really amazing guitars, absolutely beautiful. Let's have a look. Peter Grant says, now I'm jealous. I'm skint, but trying to save for a PRS SE Starler, as that's a fab guitar, but the only one from PRS that's anywhere near my range of affordability. Mate, I know exactly how you feel. I've got 2 PRS SEs, and they were in my price range. You know what? You can always find a guitar that you can love that's in your price range, and I absolutely know that BAM Mozzi loves those PRSs, and I'm absolutely delighted that he can afford them, which is really great. I'm sorry about the light on my face. I'm trying to sit back so it doesn't go on there. I'll make sure I've got a blind up for next week. Okay, let's find out what everybody else has got to say. Trevor Locke hates you. He hates you because of those beautiful guitars. And Quentin, yeah, his Gretsch is red, just saying. Looks good. Geronimo Martinez Fabregas, Fabregas, sorry. The closest thing to a PRS I have is a Harley Benton CST 24P90. It's the best Harley Benton. Well, I tell you what, man. You, me and Henning would all agree with that as well, because we've all got exactly the same thing. They are lovely guitars. Yeah, BAM Mozzi, I'm not surprised you don't wear zips, metal buttons and stuff. That would be a real worry on those guitars. Love those huge frets. Stunning collection. The brass studs aren't shiny anymore, he's saying. Gorgeous that, gorgeous indeed. So that explains, well, where did that go? Oh, I'm way behind here, guys. I'm really sorry, I am miles behind. So that explains why you don't recall seeing it before. Great collection. Okay, starting not to like this BAM Mozzi kid. Grumpy Mike says, PRS makes beautiful guitars. Funny how some folks find a way to criticize them for that. Never understood that. No, me either, brother. Nice PRS fanboy collection of guitars from Dave Lewis. Hey BAM from Morris de Burt. Rax Effects is in. Hey man, good to see you. Beautiful guitars from Black Jack Guitar. Let's see. All the usual suspects are here. They are indeed, my friend. Trevor says, fantastic collection, mate. Dan of New Jersey says, outstanding collection, BAM Mozzi. Absolutely Yeti Matzy Nightcat, great guitars. Graham Campbell, beautiful guitars. Nice guitars, BAM. See, he loves you really. There we go. Save long and hard to buy each one. I'd rather spend the money on one great guitar than 4 much cheaper options, especially as I have limited space. Good point. Good point. Mark Dalton would give his left leg for one of those guitars. I don't think they're quite that expensive, but they are expensive. Let me see. Oh, that's an absolute pleasure, my friend. Absolute pleasure. Always a pleasure to show your guitars. Let me see what else we got. After this one, everyone else's collection is no good to come on the show. Not at all, guys. If you want your guitars on the show in viewers' guitars, I'm always really happy to bring them on and put them on here for you. And it doesn't matter what they are. Oh my word, that sun. It's beautiful out there today. I've been sitting in my mother-in-law's garden and getting my arms and my face tanned. So there we go. Let me pop back over here. Awesome. Okay, what did I miss from Dave Lewis? That people are saying that's beautiful and awesome. I think it was me saying the comment at the end. That's how far I am behind. I'm so sorry, guys. Everyone else's collection is more than worthy. They work for the owners, and that's most important. Totally right, brother. Totally right. Jake Lee, I notice you're looking very well and leaner, Mike. Well, thank you very much. I have been on a very restrictive diet. And I don't know if it's healthy, but I have lost almost a stone in the last week and a half. But that's because I've cut out all sugar and pretty much all carbs. You would be amazed at how much extra energy it gives you. And at the moment, what I really need is energy and positivity. So yeah, thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Wow, I really appreciate that as well. Johnny, bless you, brother. Another one for the tip jar. Keep doing what you're doing and keep smiling. As always, my friend, let me give you one of those. And of course, I will keep on smiling, and I will be doing my best to keep as positive as I can, folks. But cheers to you, Johnny. Thanks, brother. Really appreciate that. Nearly done on the water now. Nearly done. So a big thank you for that. Below that, Ben Coombs says, I'm not a PRS fan, but I was impressed with that collection. Yeah, absolutely. Grumpy Mike, love it. CGS just watched a video on the healthy benefits of bourbon. Just saying. Yeah, man, do you know, I haven't had a drink I haven't had an alcoholic drink for 6 weeks yesterday. 6 weeks. Again, I was worried about what I was doing to my health. And I'm not saying I'm not going back, but I can tell you that I miss it about as much as I miss smoking. And in fact, 9 years ago, at the end of August, I gave up smoking like that. I went from 40 roll-ups a day to nothing. That's my problem, you see, folks. I am all or nothing. So I either do it full on or not at all. And so with the drink and with the cigarettes, it's nothing for now. Well, certainly for cigarettes forever. But I might have the smallest tipple on my 50th birthday this year. Anyway, let's find out what else people are saying. If I were a rich man, they are cool. Fair play to you. Excellent. Great comments here, guys, from all over. And Jason Carter, hi from Stuttgart in Germany. Great to catch you while I'm live as well. Lovely to see you. That's how far back I am. Ian Nunez loves PRS guitars. We all love them, which is cool. I love the sound of the S2 Yetimatsu Nightcat. Really cool. Grumpy Mike says, funny, living in South Florida, I've come to appreciate cold, grey, rainy days. I don't think that was a very good impression of a South Florida accent, but there we go. This is beautiful here today. This sunlight, as you can see, it is really all over me. The light is shining down on you. There you go. There's somebody looking out for me. I'm absolutely sure of that, guys. And I'm pretty sure that many of you are also looking out for me. And I so appreciate it. Rax Effect says, I've never played a PRS. Not a fan of the glamorous woods. What? Really? I just think they are so beautiful. Even on my SE. Let me show you this. Even on my PRS SE. The veneer that they put on the tops, they're just beautiful. I don't know how anybody can't love them. I've been playing my SE tons recently. I've been making videos on the Amplitude 5 and just been loving playing that guitar. The pickups on it are sweet as. Right, Mike, stress and worry is the best horrible diet. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Where am I? Let me catch up. I'm amazed anyone in the EU or UK ever smokes. No, I enjoy my ciggies. I know you do, man. I've seen them on your video. Nicolas Sclapenti says, cheers CGS. Sorry I missed out a lot, but I had some COVID related problems. Oh mate, I'm so glad that you're fine now. That's really important. Awesome. Oh, you bought Film at Night's PRS Silver Sky and BAM Mozzi. Bless you, sir. To add to the tip jar and keep the positive vibes and well wishes going. Bless you, brother. Let me give you one of those and let me drink my last drop of water in your good health and also to your beautiful collection of guitars, brother. Thanks so much for sending them in. That's it. We're done with the water. It's all done. Oh, thank you so much, Bam. That's really kind. Grumpy Mike says, CGS, I'll be 9 years without the SIGs this September. Well, we gave up the same year, brother. I was just a touch before you, the very last day of August, and you were in September. How about that? Mike, you need someone to pull down the blinds on that window. Unfortunately, I've got no blinds on this window. Don't worry, it's going to be going, as you can see already, it's going to be going up and above my head any minute now because the sun level is coming down. So the refracted level of the light coming through the window is about to go up that way. So don't worry about it, guys. We're all good. Mark Dalton says, Mike, you'll be in my prayers this week. Good luck with your tests. See you soon, mate. Bless you. Thank you so much, brother. That is really kind. But if you haven't got to go anywhere, don't go anywhere yet, please, because we have got a really, really interesting and very different super duper unboxing to come tonight. So hopefully you're not trying to wriggle off there, Mark. If you've got to go, brother, I'm only pulling your leg. Trevor Locke says, CGS, everything in moderation is my way of thinking. Although, to be honest, the alcohol is a lot more moderation than anything else these days. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, there's that comment. You love that purple PRS? Me too, brother. You are a big purple guitar fan. I remember your collection and your beautiful guitars. Tall Thin Kev said, I had a nice SE but swapped it for a boutique lap steel. What were you thinking, man? No, that's cool, brother. So long as you enjoy it. Nicolas Penty says, CGS, thanks, mate. By the way, I stopped smoking 18 years ago. Best choice of my life so far. Good for you, brother. Really, really good for you. We've got Vimp69. CGS, saw the show with Steve from Boston. Fun show. Thanks for the great videos and stay safe. Hope you're feeling better. Bless you, my friend. That is really, really kind of you. And yeah, I think all is gonna be cool. Grumpy Mike, never complained about sunlight. Without it, we'd all be dead. You're absolutely spot on, bro. You're absolutely spot on. Well, there we go. I think I have caught up. I think I've caught up with the chat. So I've got a box tonight, and I'm going to have to dive into it because it's 7 minutes past. And if I don't open this up and get it out and show you what I've got, then we are not going to end up with the opportunity to chat about it. Now, what I will say is that this box came to me from a gentleman called Chris, but it came to me via my very good buddy and YouTuber, Dave Barlow Guitar. And, oh, sorry, let me see. Sandra says, great show and you'll be fine. They'll fix it and you'll run faster and jump higher. Awesome. I really hope so. I really do hope so. So let me dive round this way. Let me put the wide shot on and let me see if you guys, some of you might know Dave Barlow Guitar. Oh, sorry about that, going on the microphone there. Any guesses what we might have in this box? Any guesses? Let's have a look. Let me just get this thing open. Now, Chris did ask me to say that what is in this box, which incidentally is made in the UK, is actually a prototype. So this is not quite what will be on general release and on general sale. And also, I have to say that Dave Barlow has done an absolutely sterling job of wrapping this up because I'm having a heck of a time trying to get into it. So here we go. I'm going to be very careful with this and we'll open this up. Let's have a look. Right. And there is a box in a box. So I'm just going to drop that down a moment. And this kind of gives it away. If you guys have ever seen Dave Barlow and watched his most recent videos, you may well have seen this. This is the Siva or Siva. I'm not quite sure how we pronounce this, but I'm going to be very, very careful with it. It is packed. It comes with an instruction manual. It's packed very well indeed. Thank you very much, Dave Barlow. So I'm going to take out the bits and pieces which we will look at when I do. Oh, I know what that is. There is included with this package a wireless system. Now I'm just going to gently throw that down there, and I'm also going to gently throw the plug down as well, just down there, so that I can get this little beastie out and show it to you. Right, this is the Siva or Siva, and this is a made in the UK modeler, and it has got tons and tons of features and amps on it. So this is like your Axe Effects or many other modelers, and what it's got actually built into it is, let me see if I can get a bit closer on this camera. These two bits here are antennas. So this has actually got a wireless guitar system built into it. You can see it's got 8 pedals on the front, 8 multi-switches, which are multifunctional, and a rotary multi-function knob, which I believe pushes and also dials. So on the back, we've got tons of stuff. We have got input 1, input 2, return 1, return 2, send 1 and send 2. So it's got 2 sends and returns, 2 inputs. It's got a left and right balanced output. It's got a left and right 1/4-inch jack output. It's got a separate volume pot for the phones output, stereo phones output, and it has got an expression pedal, 2 expression pedals expanded on here, 2 MIDI in and a MIDI out, and finally USB for updates and the like, and there's the power supply. So we will be doing a demo of this little unit, but if you have the chance, nip over to Dave Barlow Guitars channel, my buddy Dave Barlow, and check out his demo of this first and foremost, because he just played it flat out through his Marshall amp. I think it's his Marshall, or it might have been, I'm trying to remember, I watched the video, loved it. But we will be going a little bit more in depth. What Dave wanted to do was he wanted to just play this and put it through his system, because that's the way he does stuff. But what we're going to do is we're going to check out the tones, we're going to check out the settings, the way that this little LCD monitor works, and I'm going to try and give you the full-on review of this thing and show you as many of the sounds as I can fit in. So this I haven't opened. In fact, it was here last week, and a big sorry to Chris that we didn't open this last week. And again, he did tell me to say that, you know, these holes and little bits on the bottom, this is actually the prototype. So the top and the front will look like this when it comes out for public release, but for the time being, some of it is just prototype. So this to look out for, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. I absolutely am totally sure we're going to have a lot of fun with it. So let me know what you guys think. I'm going to check out the comments and see what you have to say about this. I'm going to go back to where I was and see if there's any questions. Actually, I'm just going to gently put that on the carpet because I can hear it busting that box. Sorry about that. Okay. Wow, I've missed so much. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Yeah, everybody help Johnny out. Absolutely. Thank you, Sandra. Hit that like as well. Bless you. Guitar kit was the her pretty head, a guitar kit, a Gretsch. great guesses, guys, great guesses. Derek Paul Guitar says, it has to be said, CGS is most probably the nicest guy on YouTube. All the best, my friend. Oh, well, thank you so much. That is really kind, Derek. Thank you. Really kind of you to say. Ben Coombs, guest at a snare drum. BAM Mozzi, you're absolutely right. Well, it ain't a guitar. Self-built grand piano. Love it. Trevor, there he is. He's the first one in. Trevor Locke, you win the prize. The prize is being the cool cat tonight. You got it first. So yeah, multi-effects. Narcotics. Love it. A speaker. It's a Nuku. Pot noodle. Oh, love it. Janice, you are a little late, but we don't mind. It's just absolutely lovely to see you. MIDI controller, well, it is as well. It's also a wireless guitar system. It's also a really large clip-on guitar tuner. All those things. Quentin wants one. Here's my address. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dave. Listen, man, you take really good care. You have been such a support to me this week. Brother, my love and care and kindness and thoughts are coming straight out to you, mate. And I hope you're cool. But yeah, I know it's because of smoking, but still, I hope you're feeling okay. Nice clunky switches. Yeah, absolutely. I like the wireless. That's a nice touch. It is. I've never heard of another one of these units actually having a built-in wireless system. So I'm really impressed with that, and we will check it out. Looks like the control panel of a nuclear plant. Love it. Vimp69 says looks like a fun device. Yeah. Budget Guitar Show's looking forward to seeing the demo. Awesome. Shiver my timbers. Love it. And BAM Mozzi, as always, there's the link to Dave Barlow's video on it. And Dave is a really good mate of mine, and that is really, really cool. So check that out if you can. Yeah, likewise, Dave, if you need cheering up, we can have a chat as well. Drop me a message as well, and I hope you're okay, brother. Trevor says that looks like an interesting box of tricks, which it is indeed. Everybody's sending you good vibes, Dave. Trevor Locke says, CGS, yay, I'm cool at last. Love it. James Severin, how you doing, bro? Great to see you. It's been a little while, but it is absolutely awesome to see you here, brother. Let me see what else is being said in the house. It wasn't a PRS, a red PRS. Love it. Hey, L&M Guitar Corner, great to see you in as well. It's been a while. And there's Dunsies. Instant Marshall stack. Just add boiling water and leave for 5 minutes. You're absolutely right. My wonderful whispering friend. I love Dunsies guitar. You know what, man? You really chill me out watching some of your videos, and your really soothing, calming, cool voice. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Let me see what else we got. We got layout like my old Art BCC, but light years more advanced. Well, it sounds good, but can it dime bag? There's a real good question. And I really hope you enjoyed that this week, Gary, because that was just for you, brother, because you asked for it, and you're a good guy. BAM Mozzi Line 6 have a Podgo wireless edition, I believe. They do indeed. In fact, I think you will find Line 6, I'm not sure. This is the Relay G10. I've got this to demo at some stage, but there were some questions about updating the firmware first because of a firmware issue, which I haven't had the opportunity to do. But as you can see, I've got the USB stick already poking in it because my plan was to get that updated and do a demo of this for you. So this is a Line 6 Relay G10 wireless system coming up on the channel soon as well. Let me see, and in fact a big thank you to Henning as well, because I got that at 42 Gear Street. Excuse me, wireless, just another thing to go wrong. Oh, cynical as ever, tall thin Kev. It is very true, it could certainly go wrong. I could do that too if I had, oh my goodness. I won't read that one out. Oh my word. Jason Carter, bless you, my friend. That is incredibly kind. He says, new sub here. Watch your channel for some great advice in the past. Have a coffee. Thanks, brother. One of the best channels on YouTube. My friend, that is incredibly kind. And please let me give you one of these. I wish I had some. Oh, I've got a little drop of water left, so I can drink to your health, brother. Thank you so much. That is really, really kind. And I am delighted, absolutely delighted to have you as a new sub. A big, big welcome. You're going to love this community, man. All of the guys here are absolutely fantastic and real support. So really big welcome to you, and I hope you're going to enjoy checking out the channel and more of these live shows. So thank you. Dave Lewis says Dunsley's brilliant. Yeah, update it so it doesn't catch on fire. That's right, that's what they were doing, wasn't it? Big G says it was spot on. Thank you so much, my brother. Well, absolutely, more than happy to help you out with that, bro. Geronimo Martinez Fabo Jazz says it was the awesome Nux MG300 modeler of multi-effects. Very happy with it. Okay, well, let's compare it, see how it goes. Some were recalled, not sure which wireless units, but that was the Line 6 relay. Yeah, absolutely, guys, absolutely. Let me see what else I'm missing. What am I missing? What am I missing? Ah, that was very sweet. Budget Guitar Show says, nice one to Jason, which was very kind. And he very kindly said back, Budget Guitar Show, thanks, but he deserves it. Bless you guys. See what I mean? What a community. BAM Mozzi welcoming Jason to the community as well. It's lovely to have you here, man. Hello, James, Dave, and Mike, of course. You're too kind, sir. Never too kind. Just absolutely 100% honest, brother. Thanks, man. He sure does. Welcome to the CGS family. There we go. See, we are a little family, a wonderful little family. All of the guitar community, this is among the very best. Well, bless you, sir. That is really kind. Thank you. Excellent stuff. Jason's going to check out your channel as well, Johnny. So that'll be cool. Enjoy that. Okie dokie. What else am I? Let me see. I think we're pretty much caught up, guys. I really do. I think we're caught up. So if you've got any quick questions that you want to ask me, we have got 7 minutes left. As always, as per my promise to you guys, we'll always aim to be minimum of 30 minutes and a maximum of an hour with this live show. I know sometimes we creep over, but if you've got any questions for me, just put an @CGS in the comments section or in the chat, and I will answer any questions for you. So yeah, just really looking forward to checking out this British built. Let me see if I can show you on this. There we go. So you can see, made in the United Kingdom. And really looking forward to checking this out for you guys. And I know from listening to Dave Barlow's that it's gonna be an awesome little bit of kit. So that coming up really soon. Hope you enjoyed BAM Mozzi Guitars tonight. I really enjoyed it. And again, big sorry for the previous false start on that video, but we got there in the end, which is the important bit. Okay, I cannot see any questions coming in for me. So we're gonna, oh, bless you, thank you. Yeah, BAM Mozzi doing a great job as always. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Excellent. Defo on my list. Yes, Dave, yes. Mike, did I miss something? What have you put? Tell me again, brother, tell me again. Oh, it's retracted, okay. Grumpy Mike says, CGS, do you realise we really love the overtime? Just saying. Man, I love the overtime as well. I would go on for hours and hours. In fact, the reason I promised to keep these to an hour was because some of my live streams were literally going on for 3, sometimes 4 hours, and that's just too much for most people. Whereas I think keeping it short and sweet, and as always, as a performer and as a teacher, you always leave your audience wanting more. Hopefully you want more. Tall Thin Kev's got a question. Here we go. CGS question: outboard acoustic guitar preamp, I think you meant there, the type you can put on your strap. Ideas. Now there are some amazing preamps out there that you can literally stick on a guitar strap. Zoom used to make an absolutely incredible little module. Not sure if it was for the electric or the acoustic. The thing that I really enjoyed, and it's coming up soon on the channel, is a multi-effect pedal called the it is oh come on, it's right behind me. It is, I'm gonna have to go and have a look, hold on. Yes, of course, the Sonic Wood. That's a great multi-effects pedal. It's not one you hang on your strap, but it is for acoustic guitar. I've done the video, it's uploaded, and we will be putting it out there really soon. So thanks for that, Tall Thin Kev. Great to plug that coming up. Yep, don't forget folks, Ben Coombs will be streaming tonight at 8 PM Eastern Standard Time, all from the depths of my very good friends up there in Canada. CGS, nothing to apologise for, just focus on your health and my thoughts and prayers are with you. Bless you, thank you so much. Oh, I'm not creative. See, I can't be creative either. He says, which guitar do you most regret getting rid of? I've only ever let one guitar go, and that was a wine red Gibson Les Paul Studio. And I swapped it for a bit of gear that I needed the money at the time. I couldn't afford to keep it. But every other bit of gear I've ever had, I've kept. It's the only one that got away. So one day, I'm really tempted to look out for a wine red Gibson Les Paul Studio, just so that I can say I've still got one in my collection, and that way I won't feel like I ever got rid of it. Okay, let me see. Yes, I've been talking to Essie, definitely, and we are going to sort something out for you guys. Just let me tell the guys, there's an amazing female guitarist coming down to sit on the sofa and chat with me about guitars and about guitarists, and she's going to do a performance while she's here, and she is absolutely wonderful. Her name's Essie, or I think I'm pronouncing that right, and that will be coming up pretty much in June sometime. I'm hoping it might be one that we might be able to do live, but I think also we might record it so that we can get a really good recording of her performance. So that is coming up, Dave, absolutely, and thank you for putting that idea in my head and putting me in touch with them. Okay, let me see, I think I've got, there we go. Trevor Lott says, when it's finalised, will it still be made in the UK though? Yes, it absolutely will, brother. It definitely will. Yeah, absolutely. Stephen says, love your attitude as always. Have you ever played a Jack and Danny guitar? A J&D? I've got one behind me. Check out the video that I did. Really great. Let me... One last one I think I've got here. Oh no, two. Tall Thin Kev, 1984 ES335 dot, but really needed the money. Absolutely. Fret Hustler says, did you ever try the AC pad? No, I didn't. In fact, I don't even recall what that is, brother. So that'll be something for me to look up after the show tonight. So there we are. We are at 1929 in the UK. We have had a wonderful show as always tonight, folks. I am so pleased to have all of you in, and such a lot of great support, lovely kindness, beautiful, beautiful comments. A huge thank you to BAM Mozzi for sending me his guitar collection, but also to BAM and also to Ben, of course, just to say a huge thank you for always being here and doing a great job of moderating. Big thank you to those of you who kindly, Jason Carter, Budget Guitar Show and Grumpy Mike, thank you so much for your super chats tonight. Really appreciate that. Jason, I'm absolutely delighted that you've joined the channel, and I really am absolutely certain you're going to love it here, brother. So all it remains for me to say, you know it, it's coming, and I'm going to do it exactly on the hour tonight. You guys, until next week, you take good care. Cheers.